this week's edition of Motherhood Uncorked. I'm here this week with the lovely Shannon Levy.
Hello.
Hi. Mom of 2, fitness instructor, and most recently, online boutique owner for a child and toddler shop.
Yeah, that's right.
How are you today?
Good. I'm doing great.
All right, well, we
all sleeping. So.
Yeah, your baby's right over in the corner. He might make an appearance a little bit later.
Yeah.
And Shannon is breastfeeding. Falling out. All right. I haven't tried this yet.
You got the good stuff.
Hopefully it's good.
I'm gonna pretend it's alcohol.
Oh, I'm gonna kiss with you. You're not gonna sit here and
You're
drink
so sweet.
by myself. All right.
Cheers.
Well, cheers.
Cheers. Thanks for having me.
No problem.
It's good.
Good.
Yeah, it's good. A
Pretty
little sweet.
Sweet, but good.
Yeah, a little sweet.
All right, so first we're going to talk about some fitness-related stuff. Everything that we're going to talk about is based off of Shannon's experience in the fitness industry, as well as her own personal journey. Neither of us are doctors. So before you move forward with any kind of fitness regime when you're pregnant, you definitely want to consult your doctor. Not doing something so you first the regular ground class or continuing on your fitness routine when you were pregnant.
So I was doing high intensity training often. Personally, because I felt amazing. It gave me energy and it gave me right? So I did that throughout both pregnancies, and I did it again only because I felt amazing, right? But of course, you get judgments from everyone else because they may have different stories, right? Other people may have had trouble getting pregnant, or maybe there was something going on with the baby, and their doctor may have wanted them on bed rest, or maybe to take it a little bit easier. But I was with a midwife both times, and under their advice, they approved me doing whatever. So I was still doing handstand push-ups. I was still lifting pretty heavy, and I am so happy that I did because post-pregnancy, it helped me so much. Of course, there's that little bit of time that you have to take off, right?
Yes.
For recovery, and it's a slow getting back up there. So during the pregnancy, I really tried to do as much as I could.
Yeah, no, I get that. I was on modified bed rest for my last pregnancy, and when I went to get back into my fitness routine, I was like mush.
I know.
It was so hard. I could barely do anything.
Good. And and it's already hard being a mother. Never mind feeling like you're not strong and you lost everything that you worked for how many years.
Exactly. So good for you. And if your doctor says go for it, go for it. Tune everybody else out.
Continue what you're doing.
Yeah,
of course, not starting anything new.
No.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
Pregnancy is definitely not the time to start into a new fitness program. So are there any kind of levels of fitness that wouldn't be safe to continue during your pregnancy? Like you did some high intensity stuff. If you're already doing it, obviously, and your doctor says it's okay, you can go for it, but is there anything that you shouldn't be doing?
Well, again, there's so many variables in terms of maybe where your placenta sits or the position of the baby. Often into the second trimester, you're not able to do exercises lying on your back. Mm-hmm. And actually, I was a perfect example. So with Olivia, my first, I would, start to feel a little bit nauseous or dizzy as soon as I lay on my back. So I didn't do that, right? And again, your body will tell you, right? So I was listening to my body the entire time. But with Logan, my second, who's only, he's 3 months today, he let me lie on my back I still did weights and I did everything. And of course, listening to my body, but being careful. Like I didn't push anything. I would never, ever put my baby in any kind of danger, right? And that's why I was so insulted if someone would say, oh my God, look what she's doing or whatever. Like, that's me, right? Like that may not be right for you.
Okay, so we're going to take a tiny break so Shannon can feed the little bubba.
Yeah.
Tummy's nice and full now. She's
Yeah.
gonna hang out with us for a little bit.
Mhm.
So one of the hardest things postpartum is obviously you have this new body, and that's talked about a lot, but I find what's not so much talked about is the actual process of your body changing during pregnancy.
Mhm.
How did that affect you?
So personally, it was hard. Obviously, I had this new life growing inside me, so I had these conflicted feelings. Like I was so happy, I was excited. It's the most beautiful thing in the world. But, but to feel your body changing, and all of a sudden to have a belly. I've never had a belly before. I went from having flat stomach to abs to having a belly, and when you get a little bit of extra in your face and your arms, a little bit everywhere. It took a toll on me psychologically, right? Like you can't help but feel this little bit of sadness, and it's such a short time. So you remind yourself and you're fine, and then you lift yourself back up again. But even after, the baby comes out, you still have that, and you have to get rid of it. And now it's even harder because you have a life to take care of. So it's incredibly hard, and I feel for so many other mothers that have to go through this. And I have a lot of clients, and I help them through that as well. But to go through it myself was a whole nother thing, and to go through it twice, right? Because even the second time was even harder. The recovery was much harder. I just started going back to the gym now, and we'll see how it goes.
Well, you look great.
Thank you.
Obviously, everyone else kind of sees you and thinks you look great when it's your own mind that's like, I don't feel like I'm in my own body anymore.
That's such a good point, because I do feel that all the time. People are like, oh, you look amazing, you just had a baby, whatever. But it's like, no, not to my standards. Not like I don't feel myself exactly like I used to feel stronger. I used to feel tighter and whatever. So the positive way to look at that is that you're setting some new goals and you get to reach those again.
So you're a fitness instructor. That's kind of been your thing that you've been doing your whole adult life. And then you had 2 babies, and this one's just turned 3 months, and you've already started a completely new venture of opening an online boutique. How did that kind of come about?
Yeah, crazy. So a little bit out of nowhere. I mean, my husband and I always wanted to do something like this, right? So it was like, okay, he took a little bit of paternity leave. I'm like, okay, let's do it now. We just had a baby. We have 2 kids running around. Well, not running exactly, but you know what I mean. So it was the right time if I wanted help from him, and we both felt passionate about sharing. He really likes you.
Maybe he can sit with you a little bit.
That's not me. So we wanted to share, I guess all of our experiences and all the amazing products that we had found that really helped us the first time around with Olivia, right? Like things that I wish that I found sooner. Like the zipper, the 2-way zipper, the bamboo, like etc. But there's a lot out there that I had to research, or I found it way too late, right? So I'm hoping to help a lot of parents in that way, and just introduce really well-known Canadian brands, right? To
Love that.
Holiday
So
moms.
important to support
Yeah.
our own country. So a lot of the brands that you support are also mothers.
Yeah.
Why is it so important to you to be supporting other moms?
At the end of the day, it's so darn hard to be a mother, right? And who knows best than moms, right? That is best for your babies, right? Is there going to be like, I don't know, like a random person selling you stuff? No, like you want to listen to the expertise of mothers, right? So 1, they know their stuff. For 2, it's just, we need some support. Like, so even if you do have a really supportive family partner out there, it's really nice to have that community feel and get the support of other mothers, because they're the only ones that actually know what you're going through, right?
Exactly.
Like it's this job that never ends. Like, personally, like I shouldn't say, but I co-sleep with him, right? So I'm on duty 24 hours of the day, right? So I know what he needs, and other moms understand that. So I feel very strongly about supporting other moms.
Okay, so do you want to show us a couple of things that you guys kind of carry in your store?
Yeah, I would love to. I mean, everything is, either organic cotton or bamboo. So like, for example, this is one item that I wasn't planning on showing, but he woke up, so we might as well. So it's the organic cotton. This is by Silkberry. This is one of my favorite that I discovered while I was with Olivia, and they offer a lot of the bamboo. So the bamboo, first off, has a stretch. So I should mention, so it's about 3% spandex, and the rest is bamboo. So it has all the benefits of bamboo. So you don't have to worry so much about your baby's temperature. It's a lot more absorbing, right? So let's say if you're co-sleeping or if you're swaddling, which I'm a big fan of, and then it has the two-way zipper, so diaper changes in the middle of the night or anytime. From the bottom up, right? It makes such a difference to them, and he's not screaming, and he's cold, and this, and it's just so much easier than doing like 15 buttons. So you'll see on the website lots of things with zipper and a lot of things that are the bamboo, right? And not to mention just how soft it is. So this is one piece, but another brand, that we carry is Kite Baby. How you doing? Which you want to take credit. Do you want to?
I would love.
Sure. He looks like he really likes
Oh,
it,
there's
so.
nothing I would love more. Hi, sweetheart.
That's
Don't
what
spit up on me. Don't spit up on me.
I'll show you a couple of these. Yes. That's fine.
Oh, you smell it.
This personally I use for him. So this is a swaddle, and this actually comes off. So this is by Nest Designs. And first off, these things are so incredibly soft, right? So this comes off in case your kid does not like his arms tucked in. Some do, and he does, so I wrap him in that. But again, it has the two-way zipper, and it's just, I feel
so soft.
Right? Like,
And it's such a cute little print.
This is a cute little print, but she has amazing stuff, right? And it's just really well-made stuff, so it's not falling apart.
What I love about that too is that it's a sleep sack that turns into a swaddle.
Yeah.
So when you're done swaddling, you can continue to use
The sleep
sack.
sack. Oh,
You don't
exactly.
need to buy a separate item.
Exactly. A lot of things like this, actually. And so this is from 0 to 6 months, but after that, we have all these sleep sacks that may have sleeves that maybe unzip off. So these brilliant ideas that these mothers have had, like we're just kind of putting them out there, right? This is by a company, Baby Feet. Like, it's just so well made. This is by Toronto. It's cute, right? 416.
So cute.
Supporting, but it has the buttons on the top, so you're not squeezing their head as you pull it off. Like, so Olivia has this a little bit longer in the back, so it's not exposing their skin in the winter. We have the Over Company, which is incredible stuff.
So
Yeah,
cute.
so this is just an example of one of the prints, but again, feel that like it's.
I want that.
I know, I want
Does
this.
it come in
It's
my
so
size?
soft, and it's just, and you can wrap it, right? You don't want them to scratch their fingers
love
or
that.
whatever.
They always take those little mittens off. Like,
Yeah.
they're not staying
Exactly.
on.
No, you want to keep them on either. So obviously we have a lot of unisex prints. We have one in a beautiful black, and so you tie this in the bottom. But we the Over is really well known for the multi-use covers, so the car seat covers. So in
Yes.
winter they have amazing prints, right? That's what it comes down to. Just enjoying this, right? We have to be part of it, like embrace it. Are you tired? Good. You're gonna have a nap after. I have some stuff for you. And then, lastly, I just kind of wanted to highlight a couple things here. And this is the bamboo. I just want to show you, just how light. So I like to wear this under the swaddles.
Yeah.
So you don't have to
And
worry
it's
so
so
much about
soft,
it.
too.
Yeah.
And it's probably really good for ones that have skin sensitivities as well.
That's a huge benefit of the bamboo, right? Like there's endless benefits for bamboo. Like once I discovered it, I never kind of did anything else. Ollie and Carol is one brand we do carry as well. So we have a couple things on our site that are not Canadian, but are just so amazing. So they're, this is like hand printed and everything, but there's no holes or anything.
Oh, I love that.
So you know what that means? No mold in the back.
Yeah.
Toys. Right? So yeah, you can find things a lot cheaper, but when you go through 3 or 4 of them.
Feels
versus
nice
one.
for them to put in their mouth.
Yeah, so that's the other thing. They are great teethers, right? So just we sample all the vegetables, right?
Oh, that's so
Yes,
cute.
we have broccoli and watermelon and kale and
So
anyways,
cute.
yeah, of really amazing things. We have bibs and grabbies that promote like the proper grip strength. Grabbies is like little mini utensils that your kid will use, and bibs that actually catch everything, that are easy to wipe. So everything functional, right? So we just wanted to highlight making mom's jobs easier, right? Easier and maybe happier, making the kids a little bit happier. Hi, do you like your suit? Yeah. We have cute little we have so much. We have like teething necklaces. We have a lot on there, so definitely worth checking out.
So where what's the website? Where can our viewers find you
So it's
online?
www.oandlow.ca. So it's Olivia and Logan. That's where the name came from. Nice and easy, O and Low, and it rhymes.
So that link will be in the description below.
Okay.
As well as the links to your social media and my social media. And I would highly recommend, if you're not, you go and give us both a follow, because we might be collaborating on a giveaway in the very near future.
Oh yes, some really good stuff you can try.
To keep an eye out for that. And thank you so much for coming today and sharing this little bub with me. He likes you. Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you.
So I actually wanted you to tell a story.
Okay.
And it's the story that you told me the first time we met about when you were going, I don't know, I can't remember, was it the swim lessons or soccer?
Oh, soccer. Oh my goodness, yeah. Well, just to describe how hard a mom's life is, and how no one can understand but other mothers. Yeah, well, I mean, okay, so when Logan was born, Olivia was amazing the first couple of weeks. Like, she loved him. I have a baby brother. She's so happy. We're like, oh, okay, this transition's not so bad, right? And then after a couple of weeks, she went into this phase where mommy this, mommy that, and only mommy can put her shoes on. Only mommy could do this. Only mommy could do that. So we actually had gone to soccer practice. I said, okay, I'll join you. I'll get out of the house. Ooh, exciting for me. We got there. Logan had woken up. Olivia, of course, had her father there, had other family to help, do the soccer class and run around, and they don't really have to do much, just kind of walk around and cheer, right? But she said no, she wouldn't do anything unless mommy was there. She has excellent communication for a 2-year-old, and so she was like pretty much screaming and tantruming that. So he was screaming at the same time. He wanted to be fed. I threw my nursing cover over. I held him underneath it. I'm holding her hand playing soccer. I'm feeding him underneath. He pooed so much during. It's dripping down my arm. I have to have a big smile. I'm like, okay, good goal, Olivia. Like, it was insane. It was insane. And no one can help. No one can help. It was mommy needed to feed. Mommy needed to play soccer. Mommy needed to, like, it's just, and you're inside your mind, you're going, but outside you're like, yeah, everything's great. Who's going down here? Like,
I love it. I love that story. I just needed everyone to know.
Yeah.
So if you're going through something similar, you're not the only one.
We understand.